Title: Don't lose a good man because you didn't realize his value in time. Emma 30s. Sharp, a little stressed. Leo 30s. Kind, patient, tired. Chloe 30s. Emma's perceptive friend. Setting: a comfortable, slightly messy apartment living room. Evening. Scene start. Int. Apartment. Living room night. The room is warm, but the atmosphere is cold. Emma types furiously on her laptop at the coffee table, surrounded by paperwork. Leo enters, holding 2 mugs of tea. He places one gently near her, careful not to disturb her work. Leo softly "Thought you could use it." Emma, without looking up, "Just put it there." "Thanks." Leo watches her for a moment, a flicker of sadness in his eyes. He retreats to the armchair, picking up his own book, but doesn't read. He just looks at her. "Leo, the Henderson account got finalized today. The big one. We should maybe celebrate, even just a quiet dinner." Distracted, scrolling on her phone. "God, Leo, not tonight. My inbox is a war zone, and Sarah from work is having a crisis about her wedding planner. I'm on support duty at 9. Leo nods. The quiet acceptance of a familiar routine. He gets up, collects a blanket from the couch, and drapes it over her shoulders. "Leo, okay. Maybe this weekend." He brushes a strand of hair from her forehead. She barely registers it. Emma. "Emma? Yeah. Maybe. Could you check if my blue charger is in the bedroom?" Leo pauses, looking at her like he wants to say something more. Instead, he just nods again. "Leo, sure." He walks out of the living room. A moment later, the front door opens, and Chloe breezes in, letting herself in with a key. "Chloe, honey, I'm here. And I brought wine because your text sounded dramatic. What's the emergency?" Emma finally looks up from her screen, gesturing vaguely at the chaos. "Emma, life, work, everything. You feel like you 1,000 running a marathon on a treadmill. I never get ahead." Chloe, putting the wine down, looking around. "Where's Leo? I said hi in the group chat about dinner Friday." EMMA shrugs somewhere. "Bean, Leo? You know, just kind of there." Chloe's expression shifts. Sissy stone her perceptive eyes on Emma. "Chloe, just kind of there. You mean the man who brought you soup for a week when you had the flu? Who learned how to fix your stupid laptop because you panic? Who listens to you vent about Sitter from work for the 100th time? Defensive. Well, yeah, of course. He's reliable. It's just, is this it? Where's the spark? The grand passion. Sometimes it just feels convenient." Convenient. Chloe stares at her, then gets up and walks to the hallway. She calls out, "Chloe, Leah, you in here?" Leah OS in the bedroom, just finding a charger. Chloe returns to the living room, her face serious. Chloe, you said that. You asked him to find a charger in the middle of him trying to connect with you. And he just went. No sigh, no argument. That's not just reliable, Em. That's devotion. That's choosing you, even when you're not choosing him. Emma's defensiveness wavers. She looks at the blanket on her shoulders, the untouched tea, now gone cold. Emma, it's just, he's so quiet. He doesn't fight for things. Chloe, he's fighting every day. By staying. By showing up. By making tea and remembering your mom's birthday and being your calm place. You're so busy looking for lightning, you're missing the sun. It's been warming you this whole time. Chloe points to the mug, the blanket, the now cleaned kitchen, visible through the doorway. Chloe, the spark isn't always a firework. Sometimes it's the pilot light. Constant. Keeping everything running. You turned that off, and the whole house goes cold. The words land. Emma looks around, truly seeing the evidence of Leo's quiet care. The panic in her eyes changes to a dawning, horrifying realization. Emma, oh, God. Chloe. What have I been doing? Chloe? Chloe? Taking him for granted, until one day, he stops asking you to dinner. He stops bringing the tea. The blanket stays folded, and you'll look up from your screen and the silence will be so loud you can't breathe. Emma stands up, pushing her laptop away. She is suddenly frantic. Emma, where is he? Just then, Leo walks back in, holding the blue charger. He offers it to her with a small, tired smile. Leo found it. Emma doesn't take the charger. Instead, she looks at him. She sees the patience in his eyes, and for the first time, she sees the quiet weariness underneath it. She takes the charger from his hand and places it on the table. Then she takes both of his hands in hers. Emma, her voice thick, forget the charger. Leo looks at her, confused. Leo, what's wrong? Emma, tears welling up. I'm wrong. I have been... Leo, I am so sorry. The Henderson account. That's amazing. Tell me about it. Tell me everything. Leo's eyes search hers, seeing a sincerity that's been absent for too long. A glimmer of the old hope returns. Leo, really? Emma, she nods, wiping a tear. And cancel my call with Sarah. Let's have that dinner, right now. Even if it's just toast. I want to be here. With you. Leo's tired smile softens into something genuine and warm. He squeezes her hands. Leo, I'd like that. Chloe smiles quietly, picks up her unopened wine, and slips toward the door. She gives Emma a meaningful look as she leaves. Emma pulls Leo down to sit on the couch beside her. She leans into him, finally present, finally seeing the invaluable, steady man beside her.